In question 3, we're reviewing some geometry concepts about angles. There are basically 3 different angle relationships here that we want to make sure that you review. One of those angle relationships are linear pairs. When we have linear pairs, those angles must add up to 180 degrees. So linear pairs would be like these two angles here, this 80 and this angle here would have to add up to 180, so that means this one has to be 100. It would be looking at this linear pair, it forms a line, so adjacent angles that form a line have to form 180 degree total, so that would make that one 30 and so on. So those are linear pairs that we're reviewing. The second type of angle relationship that we're reviewing are vertical angles, and vertical angles are simply those that are straight up and down or across from each other. So vertical to this 80 degree angle, straight across from it is a vertical angle, just 80 degrees, and they're always equal. Same thing with this, vertical to 150, this one is 150, vertical, that's a 30. So we're looking at a vertical angle relationship. And finally, the sum of the interior angles, and we have reviewed this quite often throughout the year, that if we add up all 3 angles on the inside of a triangle, we would get 180 degrees for a sum. So we want to find the value of this angle x, which is sitting out here, and that's the one that we're going to finally get to in the end. We want to make a relationship to here. So there's a couple things that are coming to mind. Number one, I know that that angle is a vertical angle to this one here. I know that this angle is in the interior of a triangle, so that means this angle plus this angle here, which I had in there earlier, was 80. And this angle here, which we said we know that had to be 30 because of our linear pair, that anytime we form a line, they add up to 180. So now I've got a 30 degree angle, an 80 degree angle, and that means the 3 together. So whatever this angle x is, sorry, that didn't show up very well. Let me get a better color in there. A better color would be something like this. This angle sitting right in here, x degrees, that when I add the x degrees plus the 80 degrees plus the 30 degrees, I'd have to get 180 for the total sum inside of this triangle. So I use a vertical angle pair, a linear pair, and then the sum of the 3 angles has to equal 180. So our x degrees has to equal, well, 110 is 180. So really x is the result of 180 minus 110, which is 70 degrees. So 70 degrees, or letter D, is our correct choice.